So first of all, what is the Bible? Well, it's a book. No duh. But what kind of book is it? It's a holy book, of course, but not a holy book like the Quran or the Vedas or the Sumerian Kesh temple hymns. The Bible is more holy than them. It is completely set apart from all the rest. It's in a class all by itself. It's the holiest of all holy books. It's more holy than any other holy book. It is the holiest of all books. It's different from every other book. Well, what makes it holy? And by holy, we mean what separates it from the other books. Well, of course, it's holy because its author is God, but all holy books claim to have God or gods as its author in some way or another. Well, the Bible is a book that is comprised by the writings of roughly 40 different authors. The authors come from a wide variety of disciplines and backgrounds and cultures. It includes kings like Solomon, fishermen like Peter, doctors like Luke, military leaders like Joshua, tax collectors like Matthew, farmers like Amos. The biblical writers include almost every type of person. We don't see that in the other kinds of books. This includes the wise and the foolish, the faithful and the treacherous, the rich and the poor, the innocent and the guilty, the young and the old. Now, the Bible is unique not only in its authorship from the human perspective, but it's also unique in its literary genre. It contains a variety of genres in it. It contains poetry, such as the Song of Songs, history, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, law, Leviticus, historical biographies, the Gospels, songs, as the Psalms, wise sayings, as in the Proverbs, and it includes letters or the epistles. So the Bible is unique that it contains a whole variety of literary genres. Now, other ancient works use a multiplicity of literary genres, but the Bible authors use them in order to focus their audience's attention on one supreme meta-narrative. What makes the Bible unique is that there is one supreme meta-narrative of the Bible. 40 different authors are writing to that meta-narrative. All these different genres are speaking of that one meta-narrative. The Bible is also unique in its languages. The Bible is written in 3 different languages, Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. Each of these dialects has a particular way of using words, painting images, and describing reality. Now, obviously, most books are written in one language alone. The Bible is comprised of 3 different languages. And the fact that it is comprised of Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek speaks to that meta-narrative, which we'll be getting into as we study the Bible. So it's unique in its authors, unique in its genres, unique also in its teachings. The Bible contains unique teachings not found in any other religious text of the world. For instance, Christian scriptures teach that salvation is by grace alone. It's a free gift from God to anyone who will receive it. There are no other religions that offer these forms of grace. None that offer kind of a no strings attached gift. Other religions have grace to an extent. They have sort of parts of grace, but none completely religion doctrine of grace, a free gift, which is what grace is. Unlike other books, the Bible message of salvation by grace through faith runs the length of it. The Old Testament prepares the way for it. The Gospels relate the history of it, and the epistles tell us what it means. The epistles really teach us what the whole Bible is about, the single message. And when you go back and read the Old Testament, for example, you can see that. You can see what the meta-narrative is, what the Old Testament is getting at, what they're picturing or groping for, to use New Testament language. Now, since the Bible is coherent and continuous in its message, you can't really take pieces of it and use it just by itself. You can't take the Proverbs, for instance, as a separate book in this canon. You have to interpret it in light of the other 65 books and in light of the one singular message of the Bible, the meta-narrative, which is salvation by grace through faith in the work of Christ here on the earth. It's been said by someone, I forget who it was, that if you pull a string in the Old Testament, the Bible will unravel in the New Testament. And that really is kind of a true metaphor. Everything in the Old Testament is connected to the New Testament.